Welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lauren, and today I'm going to talk about a monster romance. It's been a while since I did a monster romance. I think my last monster romance was Soul Eater, and that's an MM monster romance. But this time I have a reverse harem. This is by Beatrix Hollow. This is Run and Hide. This is the first in this series. I think there's 3 books right now. There might be 4 in the future. I don't know because I haven't read the other books, but I am going to because this was really, really good. This is the special edition copy from Renegade Romance. And if you don't know, Renegade Romance is a monster romance book box. So if you like monster romances, whether it's reverse harem, why choose MF and MM, they have it all for you, and it's just great. I'm not sponsored by them. I literally just love them. So yes. But this is there's so many tropes in here, it's crazy. So it's a former stepbrother relationship with our heroine, and then we have all the just monsters. So in the first book, this is a horror romance. There is so much gore in here. There's death, a whole bunch of death. I wasn't expecting so much death from the art prints that I got in this book. Well, yeah, for this book, I was not expecting any of that. And then some of one of my favorite characters who was just along the way that I didn't think was gonna be an actual main character. I thought he was just gonna be a side character. He dies, and I was just no, he was so sweet. But yes, we have our heroine. She is from a family of strangeness. Her family, especially the women, have this intuition. They either have, most of them actually, if not all of them, are spiritually connected to something supernatural. Her mother and her aunt are ghost hunters because they have clairvoyancy. I think some higher power I think her aunt has. But what our heroine has is completely different. She can see spirits from what I got. We don't know actually, but from what I picked up, especially with what happened in the first part of the book when she's visiting her mother at a haunted house, there is a spirit there, and she hears the spirit. She knows it's a spirit, but she doesn't acknowledge that it's a spirit. So she's just trying to be normal. But she gets contracted to take a year and just explore the wilderness. She's trying to be a photographer, a nature photographer. So this company is paying her a year of salary to just go around certain places that they've already told her to go to and take pictures of the nature there. And yeah, her former stepbrother is actually a rock star. So we start off with her being at his concert, and some wild things happened at this concert that was just glossed over for a minute. I was just we're not gonna bring this up because that's a lot happening. But he decides to take a hiatus from his band, his world-renowned band, to go with her on this year-long photography journey. And his band does not like her because of that. They've only heard things about her for 5 years. They've only heard about her, never saw her, because this is the first time he and her are in the same room together. We find out that her stepbrother is also a monster. So there's that. And you kind of get it when he starts talking about her, and then he has flashbacks of before they were stepbrother and sister, and they were in Italy, I think, and he comes out of the sea, so we know he's a water monster. But we've also found out that she's his mate, and he knew that when they were siblings. So yeah, she and him are going to this one area, and this is where shit hits the fan. And when I mean shit hit the fan, shit was hitting the fan everywhere. So they, his bandmates come and join and try to entice her to come with them on tour so he can get back on tour so they can make more money on tour. And she's not having it. Well, he's not having it at all, but she's not like going to do it. But this area that they're at has a very weird and dangerous ghost story that seems to be true. Every year, a certain amount of hikers, campers, go missing and end up dying. They find their bones at the end of the summer on top of old bones. And it happens every single year. So they're there, and it's like the last 2 weeks of the summer month. And the camp counselor for the park that they're at, who's telling this ghost story, says, well, no one has died or been missing yet, so there's still time, and you guys are here. So yeah, you already know that they're targeted. But they're targeted by Mothman, which is another crazy story. But are they really? Because no, they're actually not targeted by Mothman, because Mothman actually likes her heroine. And you see that kind of sort of in the middle of the book. But things are happening. Her stepbrother finally tells her that he is a monster, and they do end up in a sexual act together. But things also, like, that's when, like, real stuff started happening. And this was when the horror and the gore was just, like, coming alive. I was just like, oh my gosh, there's cannibalism in here. There is just so much death. I tell you, like, people were dying left and right. I was just like, oh my gosh. And then the final act, when he died, I was like, no, why him? Like, you could make him stay alive. But yeah, I do think that this is going to be a reverse harem, but also this is going to be an MM, because the only person who's not a monster that's not our heroine, he is, from what it seems like, well, I knew that he was dating one of the members that ended up dying. So he either is bi, I don't know if he'll end up in her harem. There was instances where he told our hero, well, one of our heroes, but her stepbrother, that he would make her fall in love with him. So, like, I don't know if this is gonna be a factor, but he does end up in the cliffhanger. Because also, you know what? Let me tell you, okay? Everything happens, it ends. But before they end, before, like, the big climax of, like, what they were going through and what was, like, actually killing people, whatever that happened, how that ended. So before they did the big climax, they're in a cave. And they go to sleep. She wakes up because she feels, I think she said she feels kind of weird. And she just wanted to, like, be by herself for a minute, which, understandable. I wouldn't do that in a cave, but especially with someone, like, really trying to kill me. So I'm just saying. But to each his own. So she's exploring. She's not too far away, but she's far enough away where, like, she's not near them. And she hears someone calling out for help. And here's my thing. Where they are in this cave, like, is a maze. There's a cave system. Where they are in this cave, how did this person get here, and how long have they been there? Also, it's pitch black where the person is, where she's, like, talking to this person. So this person's like, hey, can you help me? And she's like, I can't help you, but, like, we can help you. And the person was panicked at first. Like, you know, you can hear that panic in their voice. But then all of a sudden, they go, we, like, curious. And then there's no more panic. And they start talking, and there's still no more panic in the person's voice. So what's going on? Then the climax happens. And, like, she gets away from this person in this dark hole in a cave who's stuck, who doesn't know how long he's been there. So, climax finishes, and then she tells them, her stepbrother, another monster, who I'm not going to tell you about, the bandmate, and her. So she's telling them that there's a person who's stuck in this cave where she left them. and they need help. And so the two monsters are like, no, that sounds suspicious. I'm not helping them. And I was like, yeah, I'm not helping them. What? I just found out that monsters exist wholeheartedly. I just finished this scenario, this climax. I just finished that. It's done. We can just leave. But no, the two humans are like, no, we gotta go save this person. And that's how it ended. And I'm just like, no. We can go call rescue and then they can be saved. I'm not about to. I know it's a monster. Like, I know it's a monster. So I'm just like, some things are just, I can't deal. Like, my spidey senses are tingling and I just can't do that. I just can't do that. They're gonna try, like, what if it's a spider? Like a spider person? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It would tear me up. It would just tear me up. But anyways, okay, that's... So, I will finish the series. It was really, really good. I can't wait to figure out who this new person is. I have stickers of all of the characters who are going to be in it, so I know what this person... if I think it's this person, then I know this person is the next in the heroine. What do I keep saying? In the harem. So I'm just like, let's see. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I think I gave it a 4.5 or 4.75. I can't remember which one. But I did like this. I would recommend it if you do like monster romances. I will again let you know this is gore. Like, a lot of things happen. There is very graphic torture, death, pieces of people, skulls being like removed, but people still walking around with their brain exposed. Like, it's just like a lot. And it was really good. So, my name is Lauren. I hope you all enjoyed this. I post a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday, so please be subscribed so you can get notified when I have uploaded a video. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and see you guys in my next video. Bye!